What is up YouTube? It's your boy Road to Grow, back again with another video. So this video is completely different. This is just focusing on what I eat on my training days. So my training day, my meals are different compared to my non-training day. So my calories are a little bit higher. On my training day, my calories at the moment are 2,265. Non-training day, my calories are 2,068. The calories are different because training day, my expenditure are a lot higher than my non-training day, even though I still do cardio on my non-training day. But because I came into prep so out of shape, I had to have my food so low, so I can't really play around with my foods that much, so I've just got to make do with what I've got. So this is the first meal of the day. This is the first of 5 meals. My first meal consists of 50 grams of whey isolate, almond milk, 100 grams of berries. I have strawberries or blueberries or raspberries, so I just mix it up, and 20 grams of peanut butter. And I make it in a shake. Sometimes I just make it in the air fryer as a cookie. It depends on what I'm feeling. Today I'm chilling at home, I just want to have a quick shake. So I'm just going to make a shake with it. 200 milliliters. So 200 grams of unsweetened almond milk. Then let's finish off this raspberries. 100 grams of that. That's 50 grams. I'll get 50 grams of strawberries. Man, I'm starving. But as you can see, from the start of prep to now, the diet's working, the training's working and everything, so can't complain. My food is really low, but that's just because I came into prep so out of shape, so I've got to work harder. So I can't really play around with my food. So it's not as high as I want it to be, but can't complain, just got to get on with it. 75 grams, 83. 20 grams of peanut butter. Just get that in. Not gonna lie to you guys, at the start of prep I hated this aspect of it, weighing up your food and stuff, but it was so long. It's 20 grams. Now I'll get the whey isolate. The thing with the whey isolate, there's no carbs, for one, and it sits so much better on my stomach. Whey protein and stuff, like, it upsets my stomach and I can't hack it. So with the whey isolate, it sits so much nicely on my stomach. It's 50 grams. And now, all I've got to do left is add some ice to it. So now all I've got to do left is just add some ice, make it cold. first meal, the macros in that is 70 grams protein, 10 grams carbs, and 13 grams fat. Lovely stuff. It's time to eat. I'll catch you guys when I'm about to make my second and third meal, which I make together because they're both the same thing. So it just kills time. So I'm gonna run you guys through the condiments I have quickly before I make my rice, because I'll make my chicken later. So these are the only condiments I have. I don't have no sauces because I'm trying to keep my calories as low as possible. So I have pink Himalayan salt, which I have 2 grams of each savoury meal. I love my spicy though, man's Nigerian and that. I can't have no bland food, even in prep, so gotta have the chili powder in it. And the everyday seasoning. And when I'm frying my chicken, this is all I have on my chicken. Fry light olive oil, 1 calorie spray. That's it. That's the only things I use when I'm making my savoury meal. That keeps my calories as low as possible. I tried using that 0 added sugar ketchup. Terrible. I don't know how some people can eat that. I'd rather not eat with no sauce. Now I'm about to boil my rice. So my savoury meals, I have 2 60-gram rice meals. I just add it together and make it 120 grams of rice. And all my food, as you can tell, are all raw weight. I don't do it cooked. So everything is raw weight. It's just a lot easier to work with. And that's what my coach told me to work with. So everything is raw weight. So I'm gonna weigh up 120 grams of rice. And when it's made, then I just split it up. And I just find it a lot easier to work with. So a little trick I do with my rice, I add more water than required, so the rice swells up a lot more, so it just increases the volume of the rice. In the long run it feels like I'm eating a lot of rice, but really and truly it's just 120 grams of rice. It's a little trick that makes you feel like you're eating more than you are. So the rice is on the way. And after I finish making the rice, then I'll start making the chicken. Well, I make the chicken together. So I have 2 chicken meals of 180 grams of chicken. But what I do is put that together and make it 360 grams of chicken. So I make it all at once and I just half it. So time for meal 2. Now I've made my rice, 120 grams of rice. So I'm just gonna split it in half and get 60 grams out of that. Now I'm going to weigh out 360 grams of chicken breast, lean chicken breast. So I'm about to weigh out 360 grams of chicken. 130. Spray, 1 calorie spray. Turn on the cooker. I'll wrap that up later. And that's literally it for my chicken. No sauces, none of that. And my meal 2, my macros are 55 grams of protein, 55 grams of carbs, and 3 grams of fats. So whilst the chicken is making, what I tend to do is weigh up my veg. I normally get frozen veg, it's so much easier to deal with. leave it in the freezer when you need it, pull it out, measure it out, and put it back in the freezer. You need to weigh out 200 grams because I have 100 grams of veggies with my grill. And I'm having 2 meals. So 200 grams of broccolis, all there. All raw weight. I don't weigh none of my food after it's been cooked. 200. Boy, this diet is taking a toll on me, innit? So that's my vegetables sorted. The thing about this meal plan so far is I'm having 2,265 calories in my training day. That could change next week. It all depends on how my body uses the food it's getting in and my training, how it's reacting to my training. So after my check-in, my coach will relay back to me if I need to drop my calories or keep it the same. So my calories have been the same for the past 4 weeks because I've been steadily dropping my weight. So there's been no need for me to drop my calories, but you never know. Monday, my calories could drop again. So it's just how it is, just have to deal with it. Quick run from the poison. So now my chicken's cooked. All the pink meat's gone white. All I do now is just add it on top of the rice I made earlier. Now I leave that to sit and I jump on the veg. The broccoli's already pre-weighed already, so that's 200 grams of vegetables right there. Just add it onto the bowl. What I do is I break down the broccoli into little pieces so I can just mix it all in with the chicken and rice, and it's all like I'm eating like a stir fry, like Jenna fries. It's so much easier to get down without putting the sauce on. Just back very slowly and get onto it. As you can see, that big chunk of vegetable, 200 grams of that, split it up into tiny little bits. And I just feel like this is what works for me. Like, during prep, you just find out what works for you and just stick with it and just keep consistent at it. I spread it out on a frying pan. I'll let that grill for about 2-3 minutes. Flip it over, same thing on the other side. Then I'll just add everything together and mix it up. And that's that. That's meal 2 and 3 prepared that quickly. So all I do now is play it up. Through a couple of months of trying and eliminating a couple of ways to make your food, I stumbled across this way of making my food. So my second and third meal is right here. So in them, one of them are 180 grams of chicken, 60 grams of white rice, and 100 grams of veg. And the same in this. So what I do, it's currently 2 o'clock, I'm going to train legs at 6. So what I do, boom, that's my third meal in the fridge. That's it. I don't need to make nothing else on the grill. This is the second meal here. Rice, just chicken and veg. No oils or none of that. It's just got 6 sprays of the 1 calorie olive oil spray, less than 2 grams of pink Himalayan salt, a bit of chili powder and a little bit of everyday seasoning. Have this, relax for a little bit, let it digest for 2 hours, then I'll come back and have my third meal. So meal 3, I've got my rice already pre-made, chicken pre-made, my vegetable pre-made. All I need to get now is my dark chocolate, which I need to weigh at 20 grams. Up that. Got my 20 grams of dark chocolate here, which I'm going to have after I have my rice, my drink, then wait 2 hours, then I'm off to the gym. Back for meal 4, just left the gym, got home, showered, came straight to the kitchen. Meal 4 consists of 50 grams of whey isolate and 80 grams of a rice-based cereal, all cream of rice, but I chose Cocoa Pops. Macros are 50 grams of protein, 63 grams of carbs, and 2 grams of fats. Post-workout meal. Now time for meal 5, the final meal of the day. This is zero fat yogurt, which is zero fat Greek yogurt, and 25 grams of dark chocolate, and 25 grams of whey isolate. Honestly guys, this is actually banging. Sometimes what I do, I just put it in the freezer for like 20 minutes, let it freeze, so it's like frozen yogurt. Goes down the tree. There you go. So the macros for this meal is 50 gram protein, 9 grams carbs, and 14 grams fat. So there you go guys, that's all I eat in a day, in a training day. What I eat on a non-training day is completely different. Some of the things I eat on a non-training day are quite similar, but it's completely different. The calorie is 200 calories less. So next food video I do will be a non-training day, a whole day of eating with me. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and catch you guys next time.